Hey guys, Wally here, and well, time for another update video, and this time I might be away for quite some time. For those unaware, I had a recent string of bad luck, one after the other, and one of them starts with my internet provider, which for a time halted all streams and playing online games for a few days. To cut a long story short, my old provider was putting up their prices, which led me to move to a different provider for a cheaper price. However, once things were settled, I noticed that my internet connection wasn't always stable and would drop at a consistent rate. I tried going to my new provider for assistance, but they would either not respond to emails, or whenever I finally got someone on the phone, they would just hang up on me. So this led me to annoyingly search for a new provider. But fortunately, my old provider came to the rescue by not only offering their services once again, but also a higher broadband at a cheaper price. So, problem number one solved. The next problem revolves around my PC, and to put it simply, I need a new one, as my old one's CPU is consistently overheating now, which halts me from playing games full stop, and also not allowing me to stream too. It's kind of a running thing at the moment, as well as just struggling in general. Now, I am trying to save up for a new one, but due to an unfortunate personal/work related issue, money is a little tight, and I really hate to ask, I need your help. So, at the suggestion of my friends, I set up a little goal on my Ko-fi for people to help me raise money to buy all the parts needed for a new PC. Of course, this isn't mandatory, so you don't have to donate if you don't want to, but the help will always be appreciated. But yeah, it has been one problem after the other, and due to the now recent problem that I'm going through, this does mean that I'll be out of action for quite some time until that issue is resolved. However, that doesn't mean I'm completely out of action. As some of you know, I'm an editor for hire, and I've had the pleasure of working with some fantastic people over the years, so I'll still be helping out others with their content. And while I'm not producing videos, I'll be working on scripts for future videos in the meantime, and I've already got 2 in the works right now, so I'll hopefully have more done once I return. Also, I've been very fortunate enough to be invited to quite a number of collab streams lately, no part in thanks to those said fantastic people, so I'll still be around, but just not necessarily on my own channels. Speaking of those fantastic people, while I'm semi out of action, I'd like to dedicate this part of the video to recommend you guys to some talented streamers/YouTubers who I've known for a very long time now, as well as recommend some newcomers who I've had the pleasure of getting to know this year and last year, and they deserve all the love and attention. The first one up is of course Mistress Dove, who I've had the pleasure of working with for nearly, oh my god, 4 years, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I really recommend her videos as they are very thought out and well constructed reviews on videos that mostly consist of Kingdom Hearts and other video games, but mostly Kingdom Hearts. She has also decided to branch out a little by producing video essays as well as trying her hand at streaming too. She's also a part of a podcast group called the Socially Anxious Podcast, which features not only yours truly, but also a fantastic artist by the name of Taco Draws, whose artwork speaks for itself and is also worked on mine and Dove's avatars too. Seriously, go and show her some love and support. Up next is the chaotic little gremlin VTuber known as Alexia Fall, a streamer who is quite difficult to describe in words, but I'm going to do my best anyway. I first came across her stream when playing Left 4 Dead 2 with friends, and after making a small little joke video of her getting punched out of a window by a tank, we quickly became close friends, and I feel quite honoured to have been warmly welcomed in by her and her community. As she is normally joined in by some fantastic and talented bunch of friends in her stream who, I could make a whole list of them alone with how awesome they are. But since I don't want to make this video go on for too long, I'll leave it there and let you guys find out for yourselves. But yeah, Lexi may appear to be such a mischievous little gremlin, but she is an absolute sweetheart and I cannot recommend her enough. Please go and check out her streams and maybe check out her YouTube channel too. You might see a particular video that I helped to make. Up next is the lovely and charming LuluFyra, another VTuber who has quite the impressive resume, especially since she is a retired Mahou Shoujo member, Jesus Christ. Which is pretty impressive in itself, but I can assure you that her streams are just as impressive, if not more so, and they are warm, comforting, and very entertaining. Especially when she is making little mistakes here and there. I've gotten to know Lulu over this last year, and it's also primarily thanks to her that I'm still kind of around to stream. Before the whole PC and internet issue, Lulu approached me to join her and a group of streamers for a funny collab stream, and since then, I've been consistently invited to join her and others for many more. I cannot thank her enough, as I won't lie, not being able to do something I love has knocked me down a bit mentally, but thanks to these collab streams, my spirits have been brought right back up, and I look forward to working with her more as time goes on. Go and check out her channels, as I really recommend her streams, and also her VTuber shorts are just brilliant too. Seriously, go and check her out. Up next, I'm slightly cheating with this one, as I'm recommending 2 individuals at once. But I do have my reason. Up next is the lovely Matriarch Xaramaliss? Xaramaliss? Oh god, I'm terrible. The lovely Matriarch Xara and the awesome Pyrite Perpetuum. Both VTubers are more or less just starting their streaming channels, and they are both very enjoyable to watch. With the Matriarch, she has this very comforting tone that firstly reels you in and makes you feel like you're watching a very chilled stream. However, once you're fully in, she begins to start showing how much of a little devil she really is. Ironic, I know, but she is one of the demon races, so it works. While Pyrite is just a little gremlin who loves trains. That is all. I'm sorry, I'm joking of course, but yeah, Pyrite is a chaotic streamer from the get-go and incredibly entertaining. Now, as to why I'm recommending them both together is mainly because I met both of them through Lulu on my first collab stream with her, and also they are mother and son in their respective VTuber lore, so it wouldn't be right to not mention them both at the same time. Also, they're both really talented voice actors who did an incredible job with their lore videos. Seriously, go and listen to them, as they are fantastically written and performed, as well as check out their respected channels and streams too. Now, I'm going to be mentioning a good few more all at once, as I don't want this video to go on for too long as previously mentioned, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. Please go and check out the legendary SkeleBen, a skeleton VTuber that plays video games and has an ungodly affection towards ferrets. He is also a brilliant streamer and YouTuber, as well as one of my closest and dearest friends. Following along from that statement, Sinister Pixel is an artificial intelligent VTuber whose love for Nintendo games knows no limit. In my opinion, he is criminally underrated. I highly recommend his entertaining streams, and I really appreciate it if you go and show him some love and support. He also has a kitten too, so if you won't do it for me, do it for little Zelda. She's a darling. Sick White Tiger is honestly one of the most creative and entertaining streamers out there, and it's no wonder why she's getting more and more popular as time progresses. I've had the pleasure of working with her in a few collab streams, and she's also appeared in one of my videos too. Trust me, she is well worth the watch. Now, if only I know how to get her back from the void. Please also go and show support to the brilliant Tomato Ghost, Petronious, Steve of Warr, The Analyzer, Progress Frogress, The Alchemist, woo! Oh god, it really is catchy, and you have to say her name like that, Strain42, and Arin the Wolf, as well as many more. God, that was a long list. Now, there are a few more wonderful and talented individuals I could mention, but I don't want this update video to go on for as long as it already has. But the last thing I will mention is that when I finally do come back, things might be a little different. As in, my channels will be going through some changes here and there, or to be more accurately, undergoing regeneration. You'll soon see. With all that out of the way, thank you all so much for being very patient, and I'll hopefully be back as soon as I can. That being said, I'll completely understand if you'd wish to unsubscribe or unfollow me on both my YouTube and Twitch, because I honestly do not know when or how long it will be until I return. But until then, once more, thank you all so much for being wonderful, fantastic people. You guys are all brilliant. I hope you all realize that. Until next time, guys.